CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. All right, I have Alex and Kyle with me, McCarthy. Now, these gentlemen have an app that is worldwide pervasive. It's CheerLife, right? You guys are the CEO and President
Yes, sir.
of CheerLife, and you came to us because of my good friends at Skylab. And I got to tell you, this I had no idea what a massive effect you guys are having on the world with the marketplace that you're working with. Give us some background, please, on the both of you. Let's talk about CheerLife, and let's talk about how you're affecting the world. I've got a bunch of questions, but I want to open that up for you two.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. And so a little bit about our background is we've been in cheerleading for 15 plus years.
Here, tell our audience.
So we've been in the industry for 15 plus years. We coached at one of the largest gyms in the country based out of San Diego, California. But with that, we also had engineering degrees. So we just had this mindset of really developing and wanting to get into the tech space. And so we started developing this app about 2.5 years ago. And that's where we fell in with Skylab, and we became partners with them. And it's been such an awesome experience to have such an opportunity to really motivate such a large demographic and such a large crowd of people, especially in such a short amount of time. I mean, if there's anything else you want to add about our background.
No, I'm still coaching currently. My brother is more on the administrative event side. And so I actually just came here from my practice. We're in Dallas for one of the biggest cheerleading competitions of the whole season. So
How many people are there, do you think?
Over 50,000 people probably. There's over 25,000 cheerleaders at this event alone. So you include their parents as well. I would consider double that. So they're bringing over 50,000 people to the city of Dallas for this competition this weekend.
They're pervasive, ladies and gentlemen. I was upstairs at the Hilton, which is adjacent to this place, and its place is packed. And their attitude, their effervescence about why they're here is just overwhelming. When you walk in there, you can just feel the room full of excitement. Now, you've had the benefit and the fortune to work with Skylab on your app so that everybody participates on a broader spectrum. Give our audience a feel of what's happened and how they use the app to integrate with you and be able to because it's not just being a part of something, it's actually using the app to increase positive behavior, increase interaction, and become rewarded for being good citizens and good athletes and just all around good people. Am I on the right page with that?
Absolutely. You know, we use two taglines that really kind of have stuck with us. The first one is reward what matters. We're able to recognize and reward, the next generation of leader for things that truly do matter. And the next one is we really consider our platform to be technology with a heart. There's an actual root cause and a solution that we're providing. And what that solution is we're motivating, like I said, the next generation of leaders. Take cheerleading out of it and let's just we're dealing with youth athletes here who are going to be leaders in school and in life, and we're preparing them for that. And through our platform, we're able to give them that recognition for doing things that matters. And so the way that the app works is it's a lot like a social media platform. It's a community where we can all engage with each other and share each other's journey and cheer each other on. But the way that it works is we have actions. So you have to take actions to post. You can't just post and say, having a bad day. You're posting, I just stunted. I just tumbled. I just had a healthy meal. I just complimented my parents. I just cleaned my room. And you're able to track those actions. So what we're able to do here is we're able to highlight the hidden hero. We're able to recognize you for the things that are really training you to be a leader in your community, a leader in your home. And we're able to pull that out of you and recognize you for it. And that's never been done before on such a massive scale.
And if I may add, and guys correct me if I'm wrong, with changing the mindset of how young females interact with that in mind, leaders, good citizens, because what you're doing is you're actually affecting the way the world will work by giving positive reinforcement to leadership skills to girls who will turn out to be world leaders and women actually helping to bring a positive change to society. I mean, you two are doing what everybody's tried to do before you and failed.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I really appreciate it. But you know what's really exciting about it is we're able to do that not by requiring or forcing people to do it. We're actually now incentivizing them to want to do it themselves.
I was going to go there. Now, you've got brands that are associated with you, and you're going to pick up more brands, but give us an idea of what is a positive reinforcement reward system for good behavior.
You know, we've partnered with some amazing brands, and to name a few, we've partnered with, we've teamed up with Puma, we've teamed up with Papa John's, we've actually teamed up recently with the Los Angeles Lakers as well. And what we're able to do is we're able to give them reward physical prizes, so you can give either recognition or a materialized prize like access to, you know, a Laker game to watch the Lakers play simply for tracking behavior. So imagine we start scaling, being able to reward an athlete who's done their homework 100 times in a row, being able to pull them out, let's recognize them, give them a trip to the Oscars, or let's get them on the Ellen show, something where you can say, hey, you're doing a great job at being you, and you know, we want to reward you for that. And so being able to leverage these brands, I mean, what brand doesn't want to associate themselves with helping inspire young athletes and young children in general? You know, I can't think of a brand that wouldn't want to be a part of that mission.
Oh, yeah, I can see Disney. I can see universities, top universities. I can see things like Apple and so on jumping all over this because they're already in that space. You're just helping this interaction happen. Let me swing back just a little bit to this app because it's a big part of your communication with all of the people in your affinity group. Am I using the proper term?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me the interactive processes that you've gone through. What has been the change in your business processes, your growth in business since you've engaged with the app, and how and where you think you're going to be taking CheerLife next?
Yeah, you know, that's actually a really great question. So being able to partner with Skylab has actually been able for us to streamline our go-to-market strategy, our business model. And not only that, but it's also allowed us to engage with like-minded clients who have other affinity groups or other verticals. Where I see us going as a company is let's focus on cheer and let's scale this globally. We're already in 38 different countries with different athletes tracking their actions, which is a huge statistic to have in such a short amount of time. Especially, remember, we're dealing with ages 8 to like 18. That younger age group is a very difficult group to be able to engage with.
I can see the Olympics jumping all over this with you guys.
Absolutely.
That's one of our goals.
Yeah. So cheerleading actually just became a provisional sport in the IOC, the International Olympic Committee. So we're expecting that it's going to become an Olympic sport within by 2028 latest. So imagine the momentum that's kind of gearing up around the sport. Imagine the amount of sponsorship dollars that are going to be poured into that. I mean, there's over 3 million cheerleaders in the U.S. alone. I mean, we have sports that's more than triple, what's more, 5-10 times some of the other sports that are in the Olympics. So you can imagine the amount of momentum we're getting ready to face.
All right. So next immediate steps. That's the bigger long range that you just gave me. What's going to happen? What can people do to engage with you at this point? And what are some of the other incentives you're planning on adding to the app to reinforce the positive behavior patterns you've already started the path with?
Well, our next immediate goal is we want to find brands who want to associate with us, brands who want to engage and reward like I said, the next generation of leaders. So if you're a brand or if you're a sponsor and you want to help do it, that's what we're looking for. And then our next steps as a business is we're actually going to start raising another round so that we can really build out our team and get our company into a financially revenue driving platform, just like you've seen with a lot of the other technology apps, Facebook, Instagram. You have to put that money in there to really scale before we can get into our revenue model.
How do they find your app? Where is it?
Our app is located on both app stores, Google and iTunes, and you can visit us at cheerlife.co.
Good. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Awesome. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thank you for engaging with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and watch for our new app by Skylab coming soon.